Hi everyone, this should be going out on Easter, and it seems I've actually got an interesting team to go against, which is quite good. So to celebrate Easter, I've got a Pokemon that's come from an egg, so that's kind of fitting. Hitmontop is replacing Furret, because Furret might be cute, but not much else to be honest. As for the rest of the team, I'm going to take more decisions. Gonna go Mew and Wormadam because Yan has seen enough action and Starmie keeps on getting taken but not used, so I might as well just not take Starmie. But yeah, I'm actually against a relatively balanced looking opponent team, so that's a good sign. I just remembered Hitmontop didn't actually come from an egg, did it? Okay, so Intimidate comes off, slightly messing up Monferno's plans. Oh, look at Hitmontop. Right, so this is Hitmontop's moveset. I'm going to start by faking out Dialga. Hitmontop's probably the weakest of my two attackers at the moment, so I want the stronger fake out on Infernape, because Infernape can obviously pull off fighting moves and that will really hurt Persian. And yeah, Dialga's not going to take much damage from the fake out, and there's not much point taking life orb damage from Persian for doing very little damage. So fake out comes off, does about half damage, that's fairly good. And Persian takes a bit of damage. And fake out comes off again. Not very effective, but it wasn't going to be very effective. Flinch and flinch, so that's a good start for me. I've taken, what, 13 damage on Persian, and nothing's happened to me. So next I'm going to protect on Hitmontop. And Persian hopefully will be faster than Infernape, should be. And I will Aerial Ace Infernape. Flying moves against fighting. Might not have stab, but I still got life orb and technician boost, so it should go quite well. And yeah, protect on Hitmontop because I don't really know what my opponent's going to do. I'm not that good at predicting yet, so Aerial comes off first, critical hit. I shouldn't think I needed it, but it never hurts to have a critical. And Infernape goes down, so now we just got to see what Dialga does. Roar of Time on Persian, unfortunately, so my protect was a bit of a waste. But so we're down to even amounts now. At least I know that I believe Roar of Time's a 2-turn attack. You are Wormadam. I'm going to send out Wormadam first. And my opponent sends out their Pokemon first, Staraptor. Which means I'm going to be facing Intimidate on Hitmontop, but never mind. Intimidate comes off, Intimidate cuts Wormadam, Wormadam doesn't use physical, so that doesn't matter. Close combat on Dialga, I think, because Dialga shouldn't be able to move. And Toxic on Staraptor. Staraptor can get a normally effective hit out, but Brave Bird might hurt. We'll see. About half damage. So that's not too bad. I mean, Wormadam's pretty defensive, and apparently that was... Oh, of course it wasn't Life Orb, it's Recall move, isn't it, Brave Bird? Just over half, apparently. Off comes Close Combat. A critical hit. Okay, I'm getting quite lucky with critical hits. I have actually, I believe, got Hitmontop with the plus critical hit attack scope lens even item, so not overly, I mean that's still only a 12% chance. And Toxic comes off, so Staraptor's badly poisoned, has taken a bit of damage already from Brave Bird and is hurt by poison again. So now we just got to see what our opponent's last Pokemon is. Lucario. Okay, I want to test the waters, so I'm going to just use a double protect. Lucario Lucario can hurt Wormadam quite badly, so fighting moves are, I mean, they're not super effective, they're normally effective, but Staraptor is normally effective as well, so 2 normally effective moves, that's starting to get quite painful. And yeah, but I've protected twice, so I didn't realise how big Hitmontop was. I always thought it was kind of small for some reason. But it's actually about the same size as Lucario, isn't it? Actually, it's bigger. I think it's the biggest thing on the field. Wormadam's just tiny. And close combat comes off on Staraptor, protected. Aura Sphere goes against Wormadam, protected, and poison gets another hit off. And they were trying to use close combat, so I'm going to swap to Mew, because Mew shouldn't be too badly affected by that. And I'm going to try and get a Psychic off on Lucario. And we'll see how that goes. If nothing else, this will let me get an Intimidate on Lucario and Staraptor when I swap Hitmontop back in, which is always useful, and they can't swap out, so they can't get any more Intimidates on Hitmontop, because Hitmontop's intimidated. I mean, close combat can do a fair amount of damage to Lucario, because it's about steel, but not too much. Yeah, close combat comes off, Staraptor's defense is lowered. It's not very effective, so it hardly does any damage at all. So that's really a win for me, if anything. Aura Sphere comes off. Oh, attacking you this time. Again, not very effective, so that's a very good switch in by me. Psychic comes off, normally effective because it's part steel. And Staraptor's hurt by its poison. So this turn I've got Mew. I'm going to I could return Staraptor, I hope I'm faster, but Earthquake will hit Lucario, and then I'm going to protect with Wormadam, and I hope they'll go after Wormadam, but you never know. But they probably have no idea what I'm going to do, because Mew is such a variable Pokemon. It could be special, it could be Baton Passer, it could be physical, it can pretty much do anything. So yeah, and the longer I make this battle last, the more Staraptor dies, so that's always a bonus. And Wormadam protects itself again. It goes off without a hitch, but there's nothing which should change it. Earthquake comes off, doesn't affect Staraptor because it's flying, obviously. Doesn't hit Wormadam because Wormadam's protected, and it's super effective against Lucario, and it's enough to take it out because my Mew's got fairly good attack stat. It's adamant nature, so it should be quite good. Brave Bird goes off. Mew's got okay defences, I mean 100 and all stats, but recoil and you're suffering Mew speed's raid, not that I need it, I was faster anyway. And you're so close to dead from the poison, so I'm going to attack with return. Sorry if I sound a bit weird, I'm actually shivering, I'm quite cold. Didn't realise how cold it was. Doesn't matter what I do with Wormadam. Yeah, Mew's speed's increased, so return definitely comes off first. And since Mew's actually got full happiness again now, it actually does a fair amount of damage, and not that it needed to. Staraptor goes down, so yeah, that's my new change to my team. Hitmontop instead of Ferret. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. Bye.